Welcome to Longmeadow Rescue Ranch. We are a division of the Humane Society of Missouri. We are located an hour outside of St. Louis, Missouri on 165 acres. We have more than 6 barns that house numerous animals. We rescue and rehabilitate and adopt out horses and farm animals. We have anywhere from 150 to 300 animals here at the ranch at a time. We have a huge variety of animals for people that might be interested in adopting, and if they have space and the ability at their home to house them. We have miniature horses, we have larger horses that can be ridden by adults or children. We have potbelly pigs if they allow those where you live. They make great companions both inside and outside of your home. We have goats, we have sheep, we have ducks and chickens. Depending what you're looking for, we have a companion for everyone. The ranch has a huge need for volunteers and our staff that take care of numerous animals. So we have a huge variety of animals that have very different feed needs and cleaning. 7 days a week we're cleaning their stalls and their pens. They're fed at least twice a day. Some of the animals, when they come in as recent rescues, are fed as many as 6 to 8 times a day. It takes a lot of effort to clean up after this many animals and to keep them all in good health. Every day we go through at least 75 square bales of grass hay. And a square bale of grass hay usually weighs anywhere between 50 and 70 pounds. So that's an enormous amount of hay that they're consuming. The horses, the goats, the sheep, pigs use it as bedding, so do the birds. And then we also go through hundreds of pounds of grain as well, feeding all of those animals in a huge variety too. We get animals rescued from a variety of situations. They all have their own story, and majority of those stories are of neglect. Most of our situations, they have not had access to food, so a lot of the animals are emaciated. They also, going along with not being fed, they haven't had proper care of their hooves, proper medical care. We've had horses come in with severely overgrown hooves that we've actually had to use saws to cut off the hoof to get them close to being back to what a normal hoof structure would be for a horse, as well as horses with severe wounds. We've had adult horses come in, even very aged horses that are pregnant and in no condition to be carrying a baby. We've seen some really horrible situations that are very touching, and it's the important thing about being involved in that process for me is to be able to be one of the ones to actually pull them from that situation and give them another chance on life. Give them a second chance for a new home that's going to care for them and provide for them so they don't have to go through that ever again. At Longmeadow, we have a lot of opportunities for volunteers. We have people who come out once a week. We have some volunteers who come out once a month to volunteer. A lot of what they're doing is helping us clean for the animals, feeding, watering, helping us bed them down, taking care of them. We also have volunteer groups that come out, like high school groups. We have some 4-H groups that come out, Girl Scout, Boy Scout groups. And some of those do volunteer projects while they come out and do a tour of the ranch. So they might clean up like sticks that maybe have fallen in a field, some extra rocks that would be treacherous for some of the horses to step on, sweeping the aisleways. They can do some projects as a group, which is a good experience for them, as well as helping Longmeadow. Rescuing farm animals and horses from the situations that we pull them from requires a huge financial dedication. Without the donors that we have that help support us, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we do. The adoption fees that we ask for the horses and the other animals, those don't even cover the initial care when an animal comes in. So when an animal is rescued, there's a veterinarian that does an exam. They do any needed medical care initially. Typically, like horses, for example, have to have their teeth floated, which costs at least a couple $100s. Mares have to be checked for pregnancy. There's blood tests to be done, numerous hoof trimmings to even get them where they should be. All of that is a huge financial investment, and so the adoption fee is just a drop in the bucket of this huge amount that the donors help us cover. If someone's interested in volunteering at Longmeadow, we recommend that they visit our website, and that's www.longmeadowrescueranch.org, and we have a link there for volunteering, and they can find out more information that way.